This is, real dog is dead. Red dog is dead dog makes an excellent point. Just as only doctor/psychologists can give legitimate diagnosis, only doctor/psychologists can disprove diagnosis. The sub only encourages the idea that neurodivergent people have to act in a certain way and cannot make light of their disorder or they are automatically fake. This can also discourage people from seeking diagnosis or accepting that they are neurodivergent for fear that they may become a victim of r/fake disorder cringes bullying. This. As Bees Gobs says, you have to be mentally ill to fake a mental illness, though. It's just not the one they apparently want. PM Titties and Kitty said, the armchair psychiatrist's hypocrisy of those subs is what gets me. And the cross access of people defending the shaming because the person is self-diagnosed or won't provide proof of diagnosis, which they don't owe anyone, like stay in your lane. You ain't a doctor either. I'm sure fakers exist, but it's just not a constructive way to deal with them. It does as much or more harm to all of us to attack them as just letting them alone. VMLA say says their medical conditions don't exist because we say so is that sub's whole mantra. And I actually do think that. Like, I myself am disabled. Um, or have a disorder. And yeah. They're also particularly hateful towards women and young girls with autism. And that's actually true. 'Cause way back when I looked at the subreddit, it wasn't on video. I have seen hate towards women and young girls. I hate that sub because basically accuses anyone as making light of their autism or displaying tics as infantilizing the disorder. And if anyone out there says I'm faking, oh yeah, I am totally faking having a meltdown whenever I hear loud noises. Shaking my head. Heck, even Tumblr isn't safe. There's also r/system cringe. Dear fake claimers, people faking DID/OSDD is not what invalidates our experience as a system. What actually invalidates our experience as a system is hearing people fake claiming so many systems, real and fake, and getting indirectly fake claimed when the self-proclaimed saviors call one of your symptoms a sign of faking. Spoiler alert, it's not actually a sign of faking. Fake claiming helps nobody. It makes people with real disorders insecure and anxious, and it gives fakers attention that will only add fuel to their flame. If Helen Keller was alive today, do you think she would end up on r/fake disorder cringe? I sometimes see physical disability posts on there, so I am wondering. I actually think she would. if there's proof that someone's faking, like for example, ticks and roses, faking Tourette's. Um, then yeah, I can see how it would be a fake disorder cringe. But if it's an actual person, like myself, that is autistic, um, and I'm displaying autistic traits, um, it's not faking. Anyway, hold up. And now, I'd like to do, a bingo. Would r/ fake disorder cringe fake claim me? Okay. So some of my disorders I have, I actually don't disclose online. So if you see some boxes that aren't ticked, that's why. So technically I do age regress. I don't know what that means. Okay, so apparently I would get fake claimed 8 times. Well, 7 because the freeze face doesn't count. Hold up. Okay, and now this sort of faking bingo. Sometimes I do. I only took an online test just 'cause I was bored. Oh wow. I am not surprised. And now because I'm autistic, let's do this one. It's an autism myths and misconceptions thing. I'm only gonna do the ones that I've heard of. So yeah. People with autism can't form relationships. I've heard that one. People with autism are always aggressive. Also heard that one. Autism is a punishment for past actions. No. People with autism are not capable of having successful careers. I've actually heard that one. Autism is only diagnosed in young children. Also heard that one. All people with autism have the same symptoms. Do people actually think that? Autism is caused by supernatural forces. I haven't heard that one. Autism is a result of vaccinations. Yes, I've heard that one. Autism is a sign of low intelligence. I've heard that one. People with autism cannot learn or achieve academic success. I've heard that one. Autism is a condition that will disappear over time. I heard that one. Autism is simply a behavioral issue that can be fixed with discipline. Haven't heard that one. Autism is only recognized and diagnosed in urban areas, not rural regions. Never heard that one. Individuals with autism can't lead independent lives. I've heard that one. Autism is easily curable with traditional medicine. I've heard that one. Not the one with Nepal. Autism is caused by bad parenting. I've heard that one. Individuals with autism always have learning disabilities. I've heard that one. Autism is a rare condition. Do people really think that? Autism is a Western concept. I've never heard that one. Autism is a mental illness. Yes, I've heard that one. Autism is often misunderstood as a form of epilepsy or seizure disorder. Do people actually think that? People with autism are all nonverbal. Yes, I've heard that one. All individuals with autism have 7 abilities or exceptional skills in one area. I've heard that one. And autism only affects boys. I've heard that one. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, so 16 of these things I've heard of. So yeah, I might actually do more bingos in the future. So yeah, bye.